What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Goa trance, and we're back with a Goa tune that I have not yet heard. Which is to say, I'm a fan of Raw's work. I've heard some of their tunes like online, although I think the ones that I heard were from their early sort of vinyl releases. I mentioned it before, I think in the late 90s, one of the guys left. I think Lars left the group, and it became a solo act of the other member, and then I believe in 2006 or so, Lars came back. So when they put this out originally as a CD/digital only release on Suntrip in 2008, it was again a duo. But this is not an album that I ever had or knew. As I mentioned, you know, I've been focusing on buying vinyl over the years. It's not a knock on digital tracks, but again, you know, I'm trying to mix, you know, for the turntables that I already have, and I had already built up, you know, collections and so on. So I just tried to continue to buy Goa vinyl where I could find it. So there's probably a lot of great Goa trance during the, you know, years where a lot of labels went digital that I'm not familiar with. So I was very excited when I found out Suntrip was going to go back and re-put some of their old albums on vinyl and release them now. And since I had heard some tunes by Raw, including their 2020 contribution to the Gamma Draconis album, it's over there, but it's a little far away. So, well, okay. Now that I made a big deal about it, yeah. So their tune on this Gamma Draconis release, I think, is the best track on this excellent double record release. It's called Icon, and so in light of that, when I heard this was out, coming out, I was like, well, I have to buy it. So went to the Suntrip website, got myself a copy. So let's get to it. Let's do this. This is going to be a sort of, you know, unboxing video and a reaction in one. If I can actually get the damn shrink wrap open. Oof, here we go. So, all right. This is, and the tune we're going to listen to, I mentioned I sort of made the decision based on the fact that by 1 beat per minute and by 2 beats per minute over a couple other tracks, we're going to listen to the fastest tune, or the tune with the highest tempo, and that is Ultima Energica. So again, I haven't heard this before, don't know anything about it, but I like the sound of a tune called Ultima Energica, and I like listening to Goa that has energy and pace. So yeah, we're going to start with that one. So here we go. This is Raw from their 2008 album Ninth, although here we're hearing it from the 2022 double vinyl release, and this is the tune Ultima Energica. And that was technically the end of the last tune, but here we go. I love the intro. Mysterious. Curious. Oh. That low, kind of rolling Goa bass line already. And these kind of echoic synth layers. Dramatic, serious, and I love that. I love the like staccato, like fragmented nature of multiple sounds we're hearing. The bass line and some of the synth work. Let's go. Classic sort of like tight, punchy Goa kick. It's kind of like a laser shot. I like that. Sort of like boiling synths bubbling at the surface. Phased out. You get that in a lot of Goa trance, like layers phasing in, phasing out, and sort of like blending into this dynamic, shifting whole. and then there's a deeper like boom, boom, boom. And then there's that like phasing like smoke over the track. Electric smoke. Paying attention, we're going to ramp it up at this measure change. And now the melody's like, it's dancing about more. Has that kind of Eastern vibe, like a lot of good Goa trance. Very kind of like ancient Near East sort of vibes. Still just that sort of bubbling, boiling electricity at the surface of the track. In that background, that kind of metallic, almost guitar like. Just gonna drop. Roll back in. Roll back in. A lovely, like electric rolling Goa bass line. I like these airy, kind of ghostly sort of atmosphere synths, and then that sort of percussive roll. Whispered, like ethereal kind of vocals. Ooh. Percussion is in a really nice place, and again, there's these like ghostly sort of melodic faint sort of hints. Oh. Wicked. Like that sort of stagnated, you know, slightly like outside the normal rhythm interlude leading into the next measure. Now the melody is just like needling its way through the tune. Definitely like nighttime kind of, you know, the sun's already gone down and the moon is in the sky sort of Goa. The way that melody is kind of like dancing with the percussion. That sort of like electric like fragmentation that can like double like as a quasi snare build in a pinch. Oh. Love those Goa bass bass lines. Is that it? It's like, no, there's a little more flair, just wait. No, I love it. I really do enjoy that. Like I said, it really feels like, you know, post midnight, you know, 1, 2 in the morning, out under the stars sort of Goa, when everyone's kind of like feeling it, and like the full on sort of flavor of Goa is more common. I really do enjoy that, and again, I think it's well named. Ultima, Energica, it did have a lot of energy. It had a lot of like fragmentation and bubbling synths. It just added a lot of electricity to the tune. And again, that fits with, you know, sort of like the nighttime. It's the real sort of driving, like serious Goa. So it's well named. I think it's well composed. I like a lot of the elements. Yeah, it's a top track, and if that's an indication of the quality on the album, I'm really going to enjoy going through these. I am going to try to react to them before I use them in a mix, because I want to sort of go on these sonic journeys where I'm just kind of appreciating the tune from beginning to end, and perhaps having done that to all of them, I'll get a better sense of which tunes I want to use, maybe with which tracks from other people and other duos and so on. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Let me know if you're here for it. Let me know if you enjoyed that, and if there's another one on this album, if you are familiar with it, that you'd really like me to react to, please do let me know. Other than that, thank you for listening and watching. I do appreciate it. Have a good day, have a good night, and I will see you next time. Peace.